Yesterday, we have done the major agencies of United Nations, because all of you know that we are doing the chapter United Nations and its organization, and we have already done the origin of United Nations and the organs of United Nations, and yesterday we have done the major agencies of United Nations. First of all, UNICEF. It means United Nation International Children Emergency Fund. Okay, headquarters in New York, and function protection of children's survival, health and well-being, and provide funds for training personnel, including health and sanitation worker. It means the main task of this organization is to collect fund for the welfare of children and maternals, okay, and their nutritious food, you can say that. Next is UNESCO, United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Because we have already done this, so I am giving a short description of it. Okay, headquarter in Paris, and it was established on 4th of November 1946, and function, you have done this also. Education, first of all we are taking education, removal of illiteracy, education for women and girls, this type of and next, you can say the financial helps to the disabled children, promotion of the education, means the may organizing books, fairs and exhibitions, scientific activities like this, okay, and preservation of cultural heritage. Next is WHO, World Health Organization. It means WHO, World Health Organization. All of you know that these days, during the pandemic of corona, WHO is playing an important role. Okay, headquarter Geneva. Its headquarter in Geneva, and in Switzerland. And 7th April 1948, it was established on 7th April 1948, and it helps the countries to continue to improve their health system by building infrastructure, manpower, institution, give importance drugs, and give instruction for the well health of the people, and um, needed for medicine care, immunization on major diseases like measles, tetanus, TB, polio, etc. And promote research to cure and prevent diseases. Research promote करते हैं कि just like cancer, heart disease, and safe drinking water and waste disposal, like this. International Labour Organization. It means ILO, International Labour Organization, and this organization is related to the for the welfare of the, you can say that, the workers. Okay, this organization is the agency of League of Nations. I have told you that some agencies was related with League of Nations, that was shifted to United Nations when it was established, and ILO is one of them. Okay, and origin and history, it was established after First World War as an agency of the League of Nations in the year 1919, and become the specialized agency of United Nations in 1946. Aims at world peace through social justice. Okay, India become original signatory members in 1919. Next, main objective, full employment, raising of standard of living. This type of objectives are in front of the AIR, International Labour Organization. Clear. Next is United Nations Security Council. These are the agencies we are now this time now we are doing the agencies. Okay, responsible for maintenance of international peace and security. United Nations Security Council is not an agency. Last one were agencies, but This is one of the organ, sixth organ of आपके यूएनओ के सिक्स ऑर्गन में से एक यूनाइटेड नेशन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल है. ओके, इट इज़ नॉट एन एजेंसी, it is an organ. Okay, and the one of six United Nations principal organ according to Article 7, and guiding principle, the Charter of the United Nations and the provision rules of procedure, organ of limited membership means ये आर्टिकल्स बताएं अपने आपको कि किस में क्या है. कंपोजिशन, in it 5 permanent member, 10 non-permanent member. 5 permanent members are China, France, Russia, America, or these are the five: Russian, France, America, China, and UK. And 10 permanent non-permanent member change after every 2 years. Okay, this also you have done. Now we are starting our today's topic. Why are the but after some times in United Nations, uh, because the situation at the world level is changed now. When a United Nations was established, at that time there were two power blocks, USA and USSR. But in 1991, USSR collapsed, टूट गया, and in the world remained only one power, and that was America. And now the word changed bipolar to unipolar. Bipolar पहले दो पावर थी, now unipolar है, अब ए वर्ड में एक पावर है. So according to time, some states, some people thought that there must be changes in United Nations also, reforms in United Nations also. Okay, so why are the reforms needed, क्यों लगा उन्हें? The UN was established in 1945, immediately after the Second World War. Okay, and after the Cold War, realities are different. Here are some changes that have occurred. The Soviet Union has collapsed in 1991. All of you know that Soviet Union टूट चुका. And the US is the strongest power. Now world is remain with only one power, only sole power is America. And the relationship of United States and the successor of USSR, Russia, is much more cooperative. Clear? And China, देखो, the relationship of US and the successor of USSR, Russia. At first there was a tension between USA and USSR, but now Russia, the successor means next one. It means USSR जब 15 टुकड़ों इस पार्ट्स में डिवाइड हुआ, तो that become Russia. One was Russia, and रशिया के यूएस के साथ अच्छे रिलेशन है. ओके, चेंज रिलेशन इज चेंज नाउ. नेक्स्ट, China is also a fast growing economy, and the economies of Asia are growing at an unprecedented rate. It means Asian countries, India is also growing, is becoming an economic power. Okay, many new countries have joined the United Nations. Okay, and a whole new set of challenges confront the world: uh, uh, genocide, civil war, ethnic conflict, terrorism, nuclear proliferation, climate change, environmental degradation, epidemic. But United Nations was established to prevent the Third World War, and it is a successful organization. But with the change of time, so many problems arise in the world. These are the problem: terrorism, nuclear proliferation, ethnic conflict. You have already done this also in Sri Lanka, like, clear. एनवायरमेंटल डिग्रेडेशन, इन्वायरमेंट डिग्रेड हो रहा है. अब यूएन एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसपे सारे देश इकट्ठे होते हैं. ओके, all the countries collect at get together at United Nation platform. Okay, so United Nation gives them a platform to discuss these problems also. Okay, so that organization is not only related to with the aim of to prevent third world war. Now there are so many problems in the world, and this organization is also this organization will do these will do the work for these problem also. Okay, in 2005, heads of all member nations met in September to celebrate the 60th years and review the situation. 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन आ सकता है बेटा आपको ये कि 60th ईयर का जो सेमिनार कब हुआ, कब उसने पूरे किए और कहाँ हुआ. ठीक है. And steps to be taken to make more US more relevant in the changing context. अब अकॉर्डिंग टू टाइम इंस्टीट्यूशन चेंज करना है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चेंज करना है, तो देयर सो दैट एक मीटिंग हुई 2005 में. क्या हुआ उसमें? क्रिएशन ऑफ अ पीस बिल्डिंग कमीशन, एक कमीशन बनाया गया पीस बिल्डिंग. दैट इज द मेन मोटिव ऑफ यूएनओ. एंड एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी इन केस ऑफ द फेलियर सिटीजन फ्रॉम atrocities. Okay, and establishment of a human right council agreement to achieve millennium development goals. Millennium development goals, these are the special goals. I will tell you this in a extra column. Okay, these are the your plus box question also. Agreement plus box material hai. Agreement to achieve millennium development goal. Next, condemnation of terrorism in its all form and manifestations. Means मतलब एक सिर्फ पीस मेंटेन करना ही नहीं रह गया, टेररिज्म को दूर, टेररिज्म भी रिमूव करना है. दूसरा मतलब अगर if a country is not protecting the human right of its citizen, then United Nations will do work at that place. Okay, अगर आपका देश आपके ह्यूमन राइट्स को नहीं प्रोटेक्ट कर पा रहा, then United Nations will do this. Creation of democracy fund and agreement to wind up the trusteeship council. 2005 में trusteeship council को wind up करने की बात की गई. Clear? Reforms of the UN after the Cold War. क्या reforms आई? Cold War was ended in 1991 with the end of USSR. Cold War भी end हो गया. And demands of reformation in United Nations. Unfortunately, little clarity and consensus on the nature of reforms. Two basic kinds of reforms face the United Nations. First, reforms of the organizational structure and process. मतलब उसका जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्ट्रक्चर, इट मीन्स द 6 ऑर्गन्स. क्लियर? उसमें चेंज होना चाहिए. अ रिव्यू ऑफ द इशू दैट फॉल विद इन द जुरिसडिक्शन ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. जुरिसडिक्शन मीन्स जस्टिफिकेशन, जस्टिफाई करना. इज दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज रेलिवेंट फॉर द वर्ड टुडे, टुडेज वर्ड, आज के वर्ड के लिए ये ठीक है जो यूनाइटेड नेशन बना हुआ है. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि कोल्ड वार एंड हो गया है तो इसको भी एंड हो जाना चाहिए. नो. क्लियर? ऑलमोस्ट एवरीवन इज एग्रीड ऑन द नेसेसिटी ऑफ बोथ एस्पेक्ट ऑफ रिफॉर्म, yet they cannot agree on its precisely what is to be done, how it is to be done, and when it will be done. Okay, सब मानते हैं. Almost everyone is agreed on the nets. Everyone demanded that there must be changes in this organization, and they all are agree. But how and what and when, इसके लिए कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है. क्या चेंजेस होने चाहिए, कैसे होने चाहिए, कौन से होने चाहिए. क्लियर? तो these are reforms of the UN after the Cold War. First is किसमें दो चेंजेस किन चीज़ों में होनी चाहिए? फर्स्ट इज द स्ट्रक्चर, इन द स्ट्रक्चर, एंड सेकेंड इज jurisdiction of the United Nations. First of all, we are taking areas of reformation, structure and process. Structures, organs. The biggest discussion has been on the working of the Security Council. Increase in the United Nations Security Council's permanent and non-permanent membership, so that reality of the contemporary world politics are better related to in the organization. Clear? कि वो कहते हैं कि यू ऑल ऑफ यू नो दैट 5 परमानेंट और 10 नॉन परमानेंट मेंबर है, एंड नाउ द पीपल डिमांडेड दैट, नाउ द कंट्रीज डिमांडेड दैट there must be increase in the number of permanent and non-permanent member. Next, demand to increase membership from Asia, Africa and South America, because these are the growing countries, these are the newly independent countries, you can third world countries, then their member must be increased also. And they okay, US and other western countries want improvement in UN budgetary process and its administration, कि budget system change होना चाहिए. Next, in 1992 United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution. The resolution reflected three main complaints. Clear? The Security Council no longer represent contemporary political realities. And second, its decision reflect only Western values and interests and are dominated by a few powers. Clear? रेजोल्यूशन पास और 3 कंप्लेंट्स आई. कंप्लेंट्स मतलब उनको लगा कि यहाँ गड़बड़ है. फर्स्ट इज द सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल नो लॉन्गर रिप्रेजेंट कंटेम्प्रेरी पॉलिटिक्स रियलिटीज. सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल अब उसको रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करेगी पॉलिटिकल रियलिटीज़ को जो आज चल रहा है. एंड इट्स डिसीजन रिफ्लेक्ट ओनली वेस्टर्न वैल्यूज़ एंड इंटरेस्ट, मतलब जो वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज हैं दे आर डोमिनेटिंग द यूनाइटेड नेशन. Its lack equitable representation on 1st January 1997, and then the US Secretary General Kofi Annan initiated an inquiry into how United Nations should be reformed. Clear? Now, areas of reformation, jurisdiction of organization. First we have done structure, now we are doing jurisdiction of the organization. Some countries and experts want organization to play a greater or more effective role in peace and security missions. Other wants its role to be confined to development and humanitarian work, health, education, environment, population control, human rights, gender and social justice. Clear? Some countries and experts want organization to play a greater or more effective role in peace and security missions. ओके कुछ मानते हैं कि मतलब सिर्फ पीस से रिलेटेड रहना चाहिए. अदर वांट्स इट रोल टू बी कन्फाइंड टू डेवलपमेंट इन ह्यूमैनिटेरियन वर्क, बट some people think that United Nation would expand their work, its work. How? By doing the function related to the development and humanitarian work. Okay. Proposed criteria for new permanent and non-permanent members of the Security Council. क्या if a country want to be a permanent member of या non-permanent member, देखो two types of member, permanent member and non-permanent member. तो उन्होंने क्राइटेरिया क्या होना चाहिए परमानेंट मेंबर बनने का, क्या क्राइटेरिया है? अ न्यू मेंबर इट हैज़ बीन सजेस्टेड शुड बी the country who wanted to join, who want to join the United Nations must be a major economic power. Okay, a major military power. Economic power होना चाहिए वो देश, military power होना चाहिए, a substantial contributor to the UN budget. यानी it means United Nation के budget में उसका contribution होना चाहिए, पैसा देना चाहिए. A big nation in terms of its population, population अच्छी होनी चाहिए. A nation that respected democracy and human right. Okay, एंड डेमोक्रेसी होनी चाहिए. दूसरा ह्यूमन राइट्स मिलने चाहिए उस देश के लोगों को. अ कंट्री दैट वुड मेक द काउंसिल मोर रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ द वर्ल्ड्स डाइवर्सिटी इन टर्म्स ऑफ द ज्योग्राफी, इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम एंड कल्चर. व्हाट इज द क्राइटेरिया? फर्स्ट इज इट मस्ट बी एन इकोनॉमिक पावर. सेकेंड, डेमोक्रेसी होनी चाहिए, पॉपुलेशन अच्छी होनी चाहिए और मिलिट्री पावर होनी चाहिए, कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटर होना चाहिए. क्लियर? नाउ why India wishes to be a permanent member in the restructured Security Council? This is a most important question, expected question from board point of view. पक्का आने वाला क्वेश्चन है. बताइए कि जो इंडिया है, हाउ वुड यू सपोर्ट द इंडियाज कैंडिडेचर एज अ परमानेंट मेंबर ऑफ यूनाइटेड नेशन, कि इंडिया को आप यूनाइटेड नेशन का परमानेंट मेंबर बनाने के लिए क्या सपोर्ट करोगे, कैसे सपोर्ट करोगे? देखो क्राइटेरिया इन द लास्ट स्लाइड्स यू हैव सीन द क्राइटेरिया। ये क्राइटेरिया होता है, इकोनॉमिक पावर होना चाहिए, पॉपुलेशन होना चाहिए। नाउ वी विल फिट द इंडिया ऑन दैट क्राइटेरिया। ओके, फर्स्ट सेकंड मोस्ट पॉपुलस कंट्री। फर्स्ट देखो बेटे, पिछली स्लाइड में आपने पढ़ा क्राइटेरिया, उसमें एक क्राइटेरिया था पॉपुलेशियस होना, पॉपुलेशियस मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा पॉपुलेशन वाला होना चाहिए, मतलब अच्छी पॉपुलेशन वाला होना चाहिए। एंड इंडिया इज़ द सेकेंड लार्ज पर्सन। इकोनॉमिक पावर होना चाहिए, तो इकोनॉमिक पावर तो इंडिया है, ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमिक पावर। डेमोक्रेटिक होना चाहिए, इंडिया इज़ द लार्जेस्ट डेमोक्रेसी। एंड पार्टिसिपेटेड इन ऑल यूएन एक्टिविटीज़, यूनाइटेड नेशन की सभी एक्टिविटीज़ में इसने पार्टिसिपेट किया। एक्टिविटीज़ अगर किसी को किसी पर देश पर अटैक किया तो उसने वहाँ पे अपने राय। लॉन्ग एंड सब्सटेंशियल रोल इन द यूएन पीस कीपिंग एफर्ट्स, कि अगर पीस मेंटेन करने के लिए यूनाइटेड नेशन ने अगर कहीं अपनी आर्मी भेजी है, देन किसी देश ने मिल के गए हैं, तो इंडिया वॉज ऑल्सो इन दैट इन आर्मी। एंड इकोनॉमिक एमरजेंस, इंडिया इज़ ऑल्सो एन इकोनॉमिक पावर। फाइनेंशियल सपोर्टर रहा इंडिया यूनाइटेड नेशन का। सिम्बॉलिक इम्पोर्टेंस, सिग्निफाइज ग्रोइंग इम्पोर्टेंस इन द वर्ल्ड अफेयर, बिकॉज इंडियाज importance at the world level is growing day by day. Okay, advantage in conducting its foreign policies. Clear? So if you want to that India must be India would be a permanent member of United Nations, then what you will say? That India is a economic power. India is a contributor in UN. India is always participated in the UN peacekeeping operation. Okay, India is the most populous, second most populous country. India is the biggest democracy. Okay. Now, challenge to India's inclusion as a permanent member of UN Security Council. But there is some challenge which can prevent India to get the permanent membership. First of all, some countries, including Pakistan, question its inclusion. Why? Actually, बात है पाकिस्तान क्वेश्चन उठाना है। Concern about its nuclear capabilities. Okay, troubles with Pakistan will make India ineffective as a permanent member. If India included other powers like Brazil, Japan, Germany, South Africa may also be considered, because those are the continents which do not have any representation in Security Council. Okay, अगर वो इंडिया को बनाएंगे तो ये लोग क्वेश्चन, ये कंट्रीज क्वेश्चन उठाएंगे। क्यों? क्योंकि these countries has no representation in Security Council. Next, India and the United Nations reform. Support a restructuring of UN and the various ground. ठीक है, इंडिया एंड यूएन रिफॉर्म्स, इंडिया ऑलवेज सपोर्ट द restructuring in the various grounds, मतलब restructuring of the United Nation. India always supported it. Okay, next, believe a strengthened and revitalized United Nation is desirable in changing world. India always believed that according to the situation, according to the time, there must be changes in United Nation also. Next, support UN role in promoting development and cooperation among states. Believe that development should be the central agenda of United Nations. India always believed that development should be the central agenda of UN. Now, India's major concern. Composition of Security Council, as it has remained static and General Assembly has expanded considerably. This has harmed the representative character of the Security Council. ये इंडिया सोचता है, and believe in an expanded council will enjoy greater support. In 1965, member of Security Council became 11 to 15, but number of permanent member remained same. Clear? And since then no change. Majority of developing countries in United Nations General Assembly, so they should also have a role in shaping the decision in Security Council. Status of United Nations in a unipolar world. All of you know that today India is a world is a unipolar world, because America is the only power. So क्या status है United Nation का? Not a great balance to the power, US power, मतलब यूएस को तो नहीं मार वो कर सकता, इट्स बट इट्स रोल इज हैज सर्व टू ब्रिंग यूएस एंड द रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड इनटू डिस्कशन. United Nations provide a platform because US is also the member of United Nations, permanent member of United Nations. And then United Nations provide a platform for the discussion of uh, your India, US with other countries. US sees United Nations as an organization as serving the purpose in bringing together over 190 years a nation in dealing with conflict and social and economic development. Clear? And to rest to words of word, it provide an arena in which US attitude and policies are modified. मतलब to rest of the word, it provide an arena in which US attitude and policies are modified. जब सारी countries वहाँ हैं तो US भी को भी अपनी policies को modified करना पड़ेगा. UN provides a space within which arguments against US attitude and policies are heard and compromises and concession can be shaped. With disappearance of USSR, America stand only superpower, अकेली single power है, and its military and economic power allow it to ignore the United Nations. And within an influence of the America is considerable, single largest contributor of United Nations unmatched financial power. Clear? And UN is physically located in Washington, that is also in America. US has many nationals in the UN bureaucracy. With veto, US can any resolution which harms its or its friends' interest. Considerable say in choice of Secretary General of United Nations. And US uses its power to split rest of the world and to reduce opposition to its policies. मतलब US can opposite can show its uh, resentment against the policies of United Nations. Clear? Conclusion. Though an imperfect body without its word would be worst off. चाहे हम माने कि यूएन में there is a lot need of a lot of changes in United Nations, but without United Nations, condition of the world will be worse because there will be no peace. Considering the interdependence of nation on each other, because today is a era of internationalism in which no countries can live alone. So at that time, United Nations is must. UN become indispensable. Technology promises to increase. In the next technology promises to increase planetary interdependence. Therefore, importance of UN will increase. Clear? Okay, now I think you have all the top. Now the chapter is complete now, and you all of the topics is clear to you. If you have some problem, then you can ask me. Okay, thank you.